But let's go ahead and meet our starting grid for our second Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series feature of the night.
The number 1 late model driver is on the outside of the front row in the country right now, Bobby Pierce. The number 2 ranked driver starts alongside of the pole, and the current Lucas points leader, that is Brandon Shepard.
Inside of row 2, Dan Ebert out of Lakeshore, Minnesota in the 60. And how many Josh Rice fans are in the house? He'll start 4th tonight in car number 11.
I can't wait. We need to do triple next year. Zach Dome, keep an eye on him. He's like McDowell at Eldora. Maybe he starts too close to the front. He's going to start 5th out of Cross Lanes, West Virginia. And Tyler Erb, last night's overall fast qualifier in the 1. Are you kidding me?
How about inside of row 4? Have a night here. Corey Lawler out of Hanover, Pennsylvania in the 93. And Devin Moran, defending series champion from Dresden, Ohio in the 99.
Dallin Murdy, the Skyline Motorsports AK-13, Chelsea, Iowa. Todd Morrow out of Penn, Alabama. Good starting spot in the T1.
Inside of row 6, Justin Ratliff out of Campbellsville, Kentucky in car 16. Moving back to row 7, James, they just keep coming at you.
Max Blair, the 111 Centerville, PA. Cody Evans alongside the 4G. He hails out of Camden, Ohio.
Row 8, Brody Smith out of Dade City, Florida in the 17 SR. And Jason Jameson out of Warrensburg, Indiana in the 12J.
Clay Harris in 6. He's out of Jupiter, Florida. Jaden Frame, 4th on the front points. He's out of Decker, Tennessee in the 81F.
Moving back to row 10, Daniel Hilsa back out of Earlham, Iowa in the 22, and Garrett Alberson out of Las Cruces, New Mexico in the 58.
The Wild Child, Michael Chilton, South Isaac, Kentucky, the Tim Logan 11, and Blake Creech in the 317 out of Richmond, Indiana.
In your last 2 starters in row 12, Illinois' Frank Heckenes Jr. in the 99 Junior, and Kentucky's Justin Smith in the 7S. Once again, 24 cars, 25 laps, and drivers accumulating points between last night and tonight. That will determine the 6 heat race lineups for tomorrow, with the exception of the top 4 in each heat will be inverted tomorrow.
Here we go. Let's do it. Brandon Shepard, Bobby Pierce. 25 laps. The final preliminary of the week in the feature events. We're on for 70K, 5K tomorrow night. The Ace Door and Holligan Rigging Start Zone underway out of the lights at Florence Speedway.
Brandon Shepard to the lead. Pierce will run off the cushion down the back straightaway. Is he going to throw a slider early in this one? Will Shepard slide himself? No, Shepard right through the middle. Leads that lane down low. Pierce will keep it to the bottom side of the racetrack. Brandon Shepard leads lap 1. Bobby Pierce second. Sparks off the 32. Meanwhile, Josh Rice up to 3rd.
Are you kidding me? What did I say about the 17 car? Just hug the bottom, right?
That's right.
Hug the bottom. Shepard, Pierce, Rice, Dome, Ebert, top 5. Out at turn 4, battle for lead. B-Shep still has it in number 1.
I tell you what, Josh Rice already turning up the wick. He looked to the inside of Bobby Pierce. Pierce over the cushion, a little bit down in 1 and 2. Now Pierce will get a good run off the cushion down the back straightaway. Rice in 3rd, Dome in 4th, Ebert rides 5th, Turbo in 6th. Out front, though, it's Brandon Shepard. 3 down, 22 to go.
Zach Dome hugging that bottom, back to 3rd around Rice. Pierce for the lead. B-Shep has the advantage. They race each other down the back straightaway. Shepard and Pierce, they've won the last 2 Crown Jewel races. Shepard at the Fairbury, the Prairie Dirt Classic, the USA Nationals for Bobby Pierce. Off at turn 4, Brandon Shepard still leads.
Man, this racetrack's really good right now. And Dome creeps ahead of Josh Rice. He'll take the 3rd spot. Dome may snooker by on the bottom and get them both because they're tiptoeing around the top of this racetrack. Dome is really working the low line. We come around to complete lap 5. 5 on the board, 20 to go. It's Shepard, Pierce, Dome, and Rice. That's your top 4. Back in 5th, Ebert's got his hands full with Tyler Erb.
What I tell you, Weaver, right? 17 car. He's right there down the back straightaway. He's 1.1 behind your leader. Randy speechless.
Well, this racetrack is amazing, and I'm just watching all of it. But absolutely, Dome's going to sit there, and if they get in lap traffic, it'll play to his part because nobody's going to be in the bottom until you get to lap traffic, except him.
The current Lucas Oil points leader, the current World of Outlaw points leader, runs 1st and 2nd off at turn 4. Brandon Shepard. He has led the first 7 laps here tonight. Right now, there's the battle for 3rd, the 11 of Josh Rice, leading the Rookie of the Year in the Lucas Oil Series Dome. And then you have Ebert, Erb, Moran, Todd Morrow, good run in 8th. 9th is Ratliff, 10th is Jameson. So the 3 Ratliff cars, 3 of them, all of them run to the top 10, DJ and Ben.
Well, it's been interesting to watch, too. Pierce tried some different lines down in 3 and 4, 1 and 2. They both like the top. Now, Dome continues to work the low side as Josh Rice looks to the outside. Weaver, we hear a lot of these drivers talk about some of these tracks where it's so easy to get your tires overheated. Is this one of them?
Absolutely. Definitely when it's this fast. Faster lap times are, the more tire temp you have, and especially when you're having, like we talked last night, wheel spin to make sure you stay off the cushion and not push. Here we go, slider.
Pierce with a slider on to Brandon Sheppard for the lead.
No.
Coming around to lap number 10. Who is your leader? Oh, Sheppard gets back around him, and that opens the door. Josh Rice moves in. Sheppard will slide up the racetrack. Pierce is going to turn down the hill out of 2. He's going to have a good run side by side for the lead off into 3 and 4.
Man.
Can Pierce get to the slider in 3 and 4? He does. He slides up in front of Brandon Sheppard. James, who leads lap 11.
And new leader is Bobby Pierce. Rice will go to second at 11. Rice to second. Sheppard third. Dome is fourth. You thought that first one was good. How about this one down the back straightaway? Bobby Pierce trying to pull away. Oh, baby, out of turn 4. They're going to pick up the tail end of the field down the main straightaways. The tail end of the field, Michael Chilton enters turn number 1.
Last night it was a couple of Rockets getting the job done. Tonight it may be a couple of Longhorns. We've already seen the first feature tonight with Brandon Overton, and now the Longhorn of Bobby Pierce has set sail. And right now, Randy Weaver, if you're second on back, how helpless is it watching that 32 drive away
Well,
from you?
you know when he got that line and got that clean air, it's going to be tough. But that 11 car is really good right now too, and I feel like him and Sheppy has just basically like raced each other really, really clean. Just they want to rock it up front, obviously, but it's almost like he said, "All right, Rice, you go ahead and go get him." So we'll see.
Yeah.
Pierce
Pierce
gets
stumbles a
over the
little bit.
cushion. Yeah.
Well, it's down to 0.8 of a second, Randy. Cut 0.3 of a second off. This is when you come to Florence, you pay to see the 32 and the 11 run the top, right?
Like I said, they like that same real estate, and it's going to get interesting right here as lap cars. Smith gets in the way a little bit.
Yeah, Justin Smith breaks the momentum of Bobby Pierce. That allows Rice to close in on him. Now Rice bikes a little bit through turns 1 and 2. Pierce pulls away from him. Pierce gets 2 for 1 lap cars down the backstretch, but he's got to slide up the racetrack. He loses a little momentum. Here comes Josh Rice. James, 9 laps to go, and the difference from first to second, 0.7 of a second.
Clean and green so far as they come out at 2. Pierce stumbles a little bit on that cushion. Sheppard third, Dome fourth, Ebert fifth, Erb, Moran, Ratliff, Morrow, Jamison, your top 10 right now. Your hard charger is Garrett Alverson. Balls, eyes up front, 32 and 11 into 1 with 9 to go.
The lead down to 0.4 of a second. They're in the
8 to go.
same groove. Is it going to be a bobble by one of them that determines this one? Now Pierce pulls away down the back straightaway. Working lap 18 through turns 3 and 4. Back in third, it's Brandon Sheppard. Fourth is Zach Dome. Ebert running good in fifth, and it's Tyler Erb, Devin Moran, Ratliff, Morrow, and Jason Jamison. That's your top 10.
Down the back straightaway, Bobby Pierce took the lead back on lap 10. He's led ever since. It's 0.7 of a second last time around. That turn 4 slides up there. Rice follows. He sparks the wall. Does Bobby Pierce down the main straightaway to turn number 1, still out in front.
He's out in front. Separation 0.8 of a second. Working lap 20 of his 25 lap affair. A little bit of lap traffic in front of him, but not near as heavy as it was for your leaders a few laps ago. And now Heckeness slides right up in front of Pierce. He's going to break a little momentum. Will Bobby Pierce? He'll throw a slider off into turns 1 and 2. Going to slide up in front of Heckeness. And now a couple of lap cars between Josh Rice and Bobby Pierce. James inside of 5 laps to go.
Well, if you want to see a please stay green, Pierce's guy, Rice slides around Heckenast. No lap cars between first and second. There is right now 4 laps to go. Boy, one misstep as they head down the back straightaway. It's 0.8 of a second. Pierce over Rice into turn number 3.
Off into 3 and 4. Top 2 clean sailing in front of him. Pierce gets over the cushion just a little bit. Doesn't cost him too bad. Rice has worked in the shadows. With 3 to go, it was 0.8 of a second. It's still 0.8 of a second, but now we got a Hellraiser Jacks caution, and that will change things. As looks like Corey Lawler perhaps facing the wrong direction down in turn number 4. Wow.
Oh, Randy Weaver. Randy Weaver, 3 laps to go on the restart. It'll be single file, right, Ben?
Well,
oh, Brandon Sheppard.
Yeah,
down at the All Makes Collision Center, and a right rear tire is going down on the number 1 car. He came in as the top point man here this weekend. DJ, Brandon Sheppard down to the Rocket 1 team.
Yeah, they made their way down there quickly, get the right rear tire changed on that car, but man, What a tough break with just 3 laps to go. He will have to go to the tail end of the lead lap cars, guys.
3 laps to go. You thought that first one we couldn't top it. We may just very well do that here in a few moments. 3 to go to decide it. Pierce, Rice, Dome, Ebert, Tyler Erb, Ace Doran, Hollick, and Riggin restart zone as they bounce out of turn 4.
Pierce gets a good restart. 2 car links on Rice. Pierce will slide us up. Oh, Pierce hits the hole through the middle. That opens the door for Zach Dome on the bottom. Pierce gets his feet back under him.
Wow.
Off into 3 and 4. He just about gave it away, guys. They race back to 2 to go.
And they come out of 4. Pierce bangs the wall again, Dome through the middle. Pierce has it, 2 to go right now. They will go to the Barron's Performance white flag. 1 left to go. Rice back on his horse down the back straightaway. If he gets close enough, you know what's coming, Dustin Jarrett. He's going to throw it into Kings Island here shortly if he's close enough.
Pierce slides up. He'll bounce off the cushion off of 4. Barron's Performance, 1 to go. Rice is close enough. Is he going to throw it in there? Yes, sir, he will. Will he throw it all the way across the track? He slides in front of Pierce. Pierce bites off the cushion down the back straightaway. Final time into 3 and 4. The entire place on their feet through 3 and 4. James
Rice.
Drag race to the line. Who is it?
It's the wall. Here comes down there 3-1. Rice did it. Rice did it.
Josh Rice. Bobby Pierce comes home second. Zach Dome in third.
Another white flag lap pass, wasn't it?
Oh.
Are you Florence? Florence, we love you. How about Josh Rice? Are you kidding me?
Oh man, Josh Rice picks up the win. What a final lap.
Weaver.
His 4th career win. Can you believe it, Weaver?
I told you, you can feel it. You can feel the Florence tension building. These guys are unbelievable.
He's going to come around. He's got to go to the Long Acre Scales. Florence Speedway, if you like that one, make some noise for me.
Well, our Snowco fans up here in the booth, they love the Snowco car.
It's pandemonium,
Dustin Jarrett.
DJ.
Hey,